Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan season 1, episode 9. Today I already watched 3 episodes of this anime. If you want to see my reaction videos about that, I'm gonna put the links into the eye. That was great. They made me doubt the writers, but I was right. Eren was not dead. I thought that he was not dead because the Titan didn't show and because it's the main character and we have a lot of mysteries around him, around his father and all. But clearly I didn't suspect what happened. In fact, you know, the fact that he was into the nervous system of that Titan, that he controlled that Titan from the inside, and that he could regenerate, and I still don't know if he can do it because he can do it, he could do it before that, or because of the fact that he wanted to that Titan and now he can do it. Like, it's two options, and I don't know why I'm more believing into the first one, because we had these nightmares with Dr. Jaeger doing experiences on someone. I thought that it could be Eren or someone else, and that in fact maybe Dr. Jaeger was making these experiences and was hurting that person, and now I think that maybe he did that to his son. Maybe he gave Titan blood or something like that to his son, and now he can regenerate. And also my question is what Eren did. Maybe he's the only one who can do it, or maybe all of them, they can do it, they're gonna do it now to try to fight the Titans? I don't know. I really don't know. I have a lot of questions, like usually now with Attack on Titan, really 8 episodes that I have a lot of questions. I have some theories, but each time for each of my theory I have the realistic, at least, you know, the human solution, and also the mystic solution, like for these Titans, how they are created and all. Is it by someone? Is it by an organization? But I can't see a reason why. Or is it by sort of a god, other Titans, a mystic solution, which could be maybe more logical with what we know about the Titans so far, the fact that they can't reproduce themselves, the fact that one of them is coming with a thunder. We are talking about Titans. I'm wondering also about the fact that we have different you know, Titans like that, how big they are, but also young, old, the fact that some of them are abnormal, the fact that the majority of them are programmed to kill humans, but it's not because they are starving and all, it's not an animal thing, you know, it's really more what they are doing. It's almost like zombies, you know. They just need to kill humans, but at least zombies, it's also animals and all. When Titans were there, I have the impression that it's only humans, like they are programmed to kill humans. Like the Colossal Titan is programmed to open gates and all. Eren is back, and I think that he's gonna have to answer to a lot of questions, and I'm not even sure that he knows how to answer to these questions. I mean, at least he can answer to the questions about the Colossal Titan, what happened right there and how it vanished. Even if you don't know the reason why, at least you can say what happened right there. But I'm not even sure that he can remember what happened when he was eaten by that Titan. For me, it only means that into that Titan there is no digestive system. I don't know what's happening inside of the Titans. Mikasa, how she reacted when she saw Eren, that was great. We saw how much they are connected, you know, bonded, these two. The fact that he wants to save her, he helped her to save herself, he gave her an home, a family. Is really not only someone is important for her, it's really like is her destiny. Do you understand what I mean by that? So that's why maybe I felt, even before knowing that her feelings for him were bigger were deeper, were maybe more close to a love relationship than a sister and brother relationship. I mean, I'm glad that during the last episode he managed to prove to himself and to people that he could be useful, that he's good at making strategic plans. That was cool. Jan, I think that he's one of the characters who can have the most important evolution. You know, I think that all of them, they're gonna have an interesting evolution and all, but the biggest one, I think, is gonna be Jan's evolution, because he really began like someone who can be jealous, who is impulsive and all. We knew where he's coming from, even if we don't know a lot about it. Like, we can have stereotypes about it, and I think that he had stereotypes about the outsiders also. And right there he discovered the Titans, what they are doing, and he said himself that maybe before that he was living into a dream, a fairy tale. Like, I really think that his evolution can be big. At least it's gonna be one that I'm interested to follow a lot. You know, I love that kind of characters who can evolve a lot like that into a story. We'll see. I know all of their names now. I'm proud of it, you know. When it took me a lot of time during the first episode. I mean, all of their names. All of the names of this group, which is beginning to be a group, you know, like they are fighting together and all. They were trained together into that camp, but now they are really fighting together. They are strong as a group. They are following each other. They are protecting each other. It's a group. That's the definition of a group. I said it during the review of the last episode. I'm wondering about these soldiers. You know, at the beginning of their first day of work, Eren and all of them, they saw soldiers coming back and people were cheering and all, and we didn't see them during this battle, which is weird because they were represented as important soldiers, you know, brave ones, like they can do anything and all. So why they were not there? And also that general commander, I can't remember his title, Pixie, I think, we saw that he was gonna come back to help his soldiers, that it was something important for him, and we didn't see him during this battle. So I think that he's gonna be one of these superiors, you know, who are gonna ask a lot of questions to Eren and his friends, like, what happened right there? How did you do it? Like, you are new soldiers and you can do already all of that. You managed to kill all of these titans. What happened right there? And the Colossal Titan, what happened with him? A lot of questions. I have a lot of them also. And I think that these characters that are like me, like, they don't know. They have no clues about what happened and all. Or maybe they have because they know this world, they are living into this world. Me, I have the impression that the writers are hiding stuff. It's natural because they are creating mysteries and we're gonna resolve them little by little. But also the rules of this world, I have the impression that they didn't say everything to me about the rules of this world, you know, into this society with the Titans. I have the impression that I missed some information about it. I'm gonna discover that during this episode. Like usually, if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have the episodes earlier, 1 week sooner, and with an extended or full reaction part. It's really a good way to support me, because on YouTube, YouTube is an asshole with me, clearly, because it considers that I'm a little reactor, that I'm a little channel, which is the case. I'm not ashamed of it, but because of that, it's really a pain in the ass. Even if I'm respecting the fair use rules, YouTube is not fair at all with me. So if you want to support me right now on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, like, it's numbers, and I think that YouTube is only functioning with numbers, when me, what I want, it's an active community, you know how much I love to read your comments and to respond to you. If you really want to support me, it's better to do it on Patreon, and that's why also I'm giving you advantages on Patreon with being in advance, with longer episodes, with also things like you can choose the movies that I'm gonna react to. I'm gonna try also soon to organize a new live session to talk with you directly. I'm sending you letters also sometimes, so maybe you can be interested by that. Let's go for this episode 9. I was really prepared to have Eren back, But to have him back without a leg, without an arm, so it's really weird for me. Not only because of the fact that he can regenerate, you know, his body, but also because really I pictured him as a character without arm, without leg. I thought that it could be interesting. No. It's not gonna be the case. Or something that I'm wondering, and I think that it's not a spoiler, you know that I hate spoilers. If you know the translation of their names, you know, I think that a lot of their names, they mean something. If you know what they mean, their names, I'm really interested by that. You can put it on the comments. Let's go for this episode. I need to stop talking. Where is the left arm? Ah, they were leaving! You have such an attitude. You're so excited. Not gonna do anything, like, even me, I know that now. Now what is there? It's you, Levi. You're just trying to have his attention? No? I love your attitude, the two of you. This one, it was almost like it's not finished. You're good. I'm sure you're good, Levi. Yes, like all of them. All of the soldiers, I mean. Oh. Are you related to Eren, you? They did. Can we see what happened to Eren? It would be too easy. Oh, not at all! We are gonna see it! So... she's gonna be really into your mind. Oh, the music is... What did you do, Eren? What now? You became that Titan, like you didn't control him from the inside? You can... And that's why you can regenerate, like, you're a Titan. No. Even as a Titan, he wanted to kill the other Titans. He was a Titan. He transformed himself into a Titan. He didn't control one. I'm even more lost about the Titans, you know.
うちは今ここにいない人たちは全員あのミカさんか
いや、ミカサはジャンたちと一緒に遅れてきたと思ったのだが。
じゃあ
おい、どうしたんだよ。俺たちには守秘義務が課せられた。しかし俺たちに油断は許されぬ。ここが人類
And I said, you're right there.
であり、崖っぷちなのだからな。ハーネス隊長と共に5年前に逃げ延びた子供たちが3人、訓練兵をしていると聞きました。彼らも全員強い子たちだ。それぞれが生き抜く術を持っている。
A different one, but still.
技術。一人は強靭な精神力。そしてもう一人はとても賢い頭を持っている。
Yeah.
貴様の正体は何だ。人か巨人か。
He's just worried. You can't blame him.
その目は化け物を見ているよ。
They're afraid, they're panicking.
質問の意味がわかりません。もう一度やってみろ。貴様をこれからにしてやる。正体。大勢の者が見た。お前が巨人の体内から姿を現す瞬間は。
Even if you didn't see what happened right there, you already figured that.
破壊したあの世の巨人が姿を現すかもしれない。今、我々は人類存亡の危機の現場にいるのだ。貴様相手に兵力も時間も割くわけにはいかん。私はクソなり。躊躇なくリュウダウをぶちかまら。奴が人間に化けている間にバラしちまえば。
No?
私の特技は肉を削ぎ落とすことです。
You don't want to get her mad.
迫られこれは一体ミカ
You
さん
don't remember?
人と戦ってどうする。エレンが殺されるのは阻止する。これ以外に理由は必要ない。話し合うんだよ。誰にも何も状況がわからない。
俺が巨人じゃないと思っているの。俺だけが
You were.
ここに至るまでの記憶がない。
Okay. But you were.
人間に殺される。
All of these Titans, can they be like you? In fact, humans who are.
貴様の正体は何だ。そうだ。俺は昔からお前らと同じ人間だ。
Okay. I don't know.
仕方ないことだ。誰も自分が悪魔じゃない。
But you can't prove that he is neither. The secret basement key thing.
ずっと肌身離さず持っているんだ。が地下室に行かなくてはならないこと。この注射のせいで今からお前に記憶障害が起
He made experiences on you.
ウォールマリアを奪還して必ず地下室にたどり着くんだ。この力はその時役に立つはずだ。開花とは彼らの記憶が教えてくれるだろう。辛く厳しい道のりだが必ずたどり着くんだ。ミカサやアルミン、みんなを救いたいなら。
But he said that to you after the first attack? What the? What did you just do? You hurt yourself? Electric things? Did you transform yourself? Buns? It's not the same Titan than what you were before. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to think. Don't interrupt me, please. You were not controlling a Titan, you were a Titan. You can transform yourself into a Titan. You just understood that. You just remembered what your dad did to you. He did that to you after the first attack, I have the impression. No? He said to you, you're gonna lose these memories, but you're gonna keep them somewhere. You're gonna have to find the secret basement. Once you're gonna enter into it, you're gonna find the truth. I can't tell if he did that to you before or after the first attack. And yes, it's important because it's about Dr. Jaeger and his intentions and the fact that we didn't have news about him since 5 years. Okay, that you can transform yourself into a Titan, and you just understood that. Right there, you transformed yourself into a Titan willingly, when for the first time it was not willingly, like it was something that you did because you were in danger, you know, you were angry as hell, okay. Right there, you did it. Electric things, like for the Colossal Titan, you know, electric things, thunder, stuff like that. Because you hurt yourself, because it's something related to your arm, you know, he lost his arm. No, it was not automatic, like when he lost his arm, he didn't become a Titan just like that. So no, it's not related to his arm, it's related to pain, it's related to your nervous system. I don't know. But you can transform into a Titan, but it's a different one. Like the first time, it was a big one who is strong, really strong, and who is fighting the other Titans. And right there, it's a not finished Titan, but a big one like the Colossal Titan. Ow! Your father, he knows that. He said this power, it can be useful at some point, you know, he said stuff like that, like your dad knows it. Did he know it because it's because of him that you're like that? Or did he know it because it's your dad, you know, he discovered that and all? I think that it's more because he did something on you. I have this theory about experiences since a few episodes. Eren. Yes, this power can be useful, but right now I'm not ready to trust you with it. I'm not sure that they're not gonna attack you right there. But you have to go back to the secret basement to discover the truth. So maybe it's good to be a Titan right there, and you have to run out. Don't stay right there. Like, you're that big, you're a Colossal Titan, just break the wall and get out. Ah no, don't break the wall. We need that wall to stay intact. We didn't do all of that into trust. Right there, open the wall to the Titans. No, okay. Find the solution. Go to the secret basement with Armin and Mikasa and find the truth. The other ones, Jan, Sasha, all of them, they saw that, what you did. That's why Jan reacted like that. Connie also. They are safe, they are right there, they are not involved into that situation, that's great. I was right to wonder about what happened to the Recon Corps. I didn't understand what happened, you know, during that moment when people were cheering and all. I thought that they were cheering because the Recon Corps, they were coming back from a mission, when in fact they were going to a mission, and that's why they were not there to help. So we're gonna see them maybe coming back. Or maybe they're gonna, you know, Eren as a Titan is gonna escape and they're gonna run to him, like they're gonna, oh, no, not like that, but you've got what I meant. We have Levi, we have Petra, we have the girl with the glasses, I don't think that we had her name. These two, you know, the girl with the glasses and Levi, they have an interesting personality, you know. Their attitude, how they were acting. One who was so excited, you know, who seemed to have a lot of fun killing Titans and all. She can be fun. And the other one, Levi, he was more a cold, cynical character, but still a good captain, you know, what he said to that soldier, and he hoped that the soldier heard that, you know, before dying, like it was important for him that the soldier died in peace. I think that is a good captain, you know, for his men. It's two characters that I want to have news about, you know, that can be interesting, you know, in addition for this group, which is beginning. I'm talking about Jan, Sasha, Connie, all of them. But right there, Armin, Mikasa and Eren. How can you come back and be a part of this group now that they discovered that about Eren? I mean, they saw him, okay, coming like that from the inside of a Titan, and they totally directly understood that it was because of the fact that he was the Titan. I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry if I disappointed you with that, but I didn't understand that just like that. Like, really, for me, we talked a lot about the nervous system of the Titans. We saw him coming from there, so I really thought that, in fact, he entered into that place, you know, of the Titan. For me, he was eaten by the old Titan. He was not dead. He came into the nervous system. We know that when they are losing head, the head can regenerate. So for me, the head regenerating changed, you know, and that's why it became another face for the Titan, and he could control that Titan, not willingly, you know, like the conscience of the Titan was the conscience of Eren, and that's why he was controlling the Titan. I was totally wrong with that, but I'm explaining to you what I thought, why I didn't understand not at all that it was in fact Eren the Titan. But it's making me wondering a lot about Titans. No, I'm asking that question since a lot of episodes now, how they're created. I thought that it was by someone, something, realistic option, a human, you know, someone is creating them or an organization is creating them. Mystic solution, it's a god, it's a Titan, you know, it's something like that. Now, if we have Eren who can do that, I have to suppose that he's not the only one, and that at least the Colossal Titan and the... I don't remember how they're naming it, you know, the Armor Titan? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't remember, but the other one, I have to suppose that these ones, they are like Eren. Maybe. And it's because of that these Titans, they have a purpose, they are clever and all. Like maybe the stupid Titans, they are zombies, they are... Still, how they are created. Oh, hein? I'm sorry, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at myself. Like, choose a theory, you need to choose one and to stick to it until they are proving you that you're wrong. Because right now, I have too many theories and they are contradicting each other. Or maybe it's just Eren? No. No. For me, the Colossal Titan and the other one, all of the clever Titans, it's like Eren. They can transform themselves into Titans, but they are people at the beginning of it. For the stupid Titans, I really don't know. The stupid Titans, I'm seeing since episodes now that they are programmed to kill humans. Can it be possible that the ones who can transform themselves into Titans, they programmed these ones, they created them? No, I'm going too far. That world, you know, the technology into that world, it's not like in our society. It's like I have to consider the tools, the things that they have. It's not working. I don't know, but it's really big what we just learned, that Eren can do that. It's big for the character, obviously, but also for all of what it means for the other Titans, how they are created. Armin and Mikasa protecting Eren just like that, without any question, you know, like it was just what they had to do and all. It's not even a question. That's what we call supportive friends, really. And Mikasa, the fact that she was saying like, if you want to kill Eren, I'm gonna kill all of you. In fact, you know, that's not even a question. I love that. She's strong, brave, but also I think stubborn like that. I really appreciate her character. Maybe Annie was right, in fact, you know, during that other episode, saying that it could be great to make that Titan one of your allies. If Eren can control himself when he is a Titan, it's great. Right there, I think that it was his intention. By transforming himself into a Titan willingly, I think that he thinks that he can control himself. And right there, his intention, it was to run away, to go to the secret basement, I think. For now, he's not doing it well, so that's why it's an unfinished Colossal Titan. He thought of the biggest Titan that he could be, he thought of the Colossal Titan, but he can't control his power so good right now, so that's why he's unfinished. I don't know. But yes, you have to escape without breaking this wall. Oh, I have so many questions. So many theories. And I don't know why, but really I'm expecting a lot from that secret basement and also from Dr. Yeager. Where are you? What did you do to your son? He was crying when he said all of that to Eren into that memory. He was crying. Like he was feeling guilty of doing that, like he didn't want to do it but he had to. He was forced to do it. Not by someone, he was forced to do it, like to protect his son. I really think that his intentions right there were not nice but right, according to him, you know. So many questions. Episode 9, it's logical that I'm into that position, you know, without any answer to anything. I think that it's logical. But for me, who loves, you know, to think about stuff and all, like, I'm totally lost right now. Totally. Were you lost like me when you discovered this anime for the first time? I'm wondering. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now, and also this session of binge watching. That was great, 4 episodes on one day. So it's all for me and for you for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Crazy.